right, we got one pair. I'm looking for the other one. These are going to be Tivas. Oh, I like those. Those are really cute. Oh, look at the wrapping paper and stuff. They got some really cute wrapping paper in here. I like that. I think I'm going to get a roll of this too. Maybe 2 rolls. Maybe the other one too. Grab a little extra for at the house. Yeah, I think so. And we got a bunch of board games. All right, we got some Star Wars. Oh, what's this? A GE micro cassette tape recorder. Play. Stop. I'll check this too. Okay. I've played that before. That's a nice game. Reminiscing. It looks like we have some G.I. Joe vehicles. Definitely some G.I. Joe. I'm going to put this in the cart. It is a little bit older. I know it's missing pieces, but they could still be in here. So we'll just keep looking. Oh, these are cute too. Who makes those? Those are Indigo Road. You know what they did? They dumped some shoes at the bottom down here. These are really heavy. I don't know what they are. Okay, those are made in China. What are these right here? These are kind of cute. These are Urban Outfitters. You know what? I'm going to put these in the cart. They're actually very nice looking. They're a little bit heavier, but I do like those. So let's see what else they tossed in this bin down here. So they obviously mixed up shoes and household, the little book for grandmothers. Okay. What are these? Those are some fanciness right there. Well, I guess what we'll do is then, since there's not too much in here, maybe I will just come through and check the, oh, those are some Cat and Jacks, some Pumas. Okay, well, let's see what's in this. Let's see what's in the shoe bin today. I know I'm not going to do the FUBUs. No to the Rockports. What are these? These Rockports are, well, okay, the backs are starting to come out, so we'll leave those too. It's nice I can use the other cart, though, to put things in. It does help when I can do that. And so far, I haven't seen anything great. I did stop and look at the purses up front. I got a little wristlet, but that's probably going to be it for me. The other ones were, they were still expensive. I was talking to the manager, and she was like, I didn't price these. So we'll wait and get those another time. What about these? What are these? Oh, Jessica Simpson's, okay. Got some Nikes. Those are kind of interesting, but I don't like selling the fabric ones like that, because the minute you get a stain on them, they just don't come out, and I don't want them coming back because I missed something. So we'll just keep looking down in here. They did put a bunch of shoes down here. Those are Franco Sardos. Those are Borndals. I haven't seen, what are these? These are Eastlands. Those are a nice looking shoe. Very dusty for some reason. I don't think they'll have a ton of value, so I am going to leave those. We have some Dr. Scholl's. We do have some white Vans, but they're dirty. And I don't want to have to try to clean those. These are actually not bad. What are these? These are fresh foams. They are New Balances. They're not that dirty. And I do like this green. It's kind of a fern green. Oh, that's a great price. You know what? I think we will put these in. It's good. That's a really nice color. I think I was drawn most to the color of those. So we'll just keep moving down the road, see what else we can find. Sometimes I think with the way I go through, oh, these are cute. These are actually Michael Kors. Look at those. They're kind of a studded Oxford. You know what? I might look for the other one of those. That could be a real fun shoe. So let's look for the other one of those. Okay, so I'm trying to get down in here. This is a deep one, so it does, I am reaching into this thing, so if you can't find me, I fell in the cart. And mind you, I still haven't found the other shoe, the one that I was gonna take, the Michael Kors. Oh, you know what? I think it's right here. Okay, yes. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay. That's 9 West. Massimo's. Well, I wouldn't say this load of shoes has been great. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and let's move over to the wall here and see what they put on the wall. Because they were closed yesterday, so whatever was here Saturday night is probably still going to be here. So I am looking at the bottom. Oh, these look like bike shoes. What brand are they? You know what? These look like they would clean up pretty good. I'm going to check those because, you know, if you resell long enough, you know that, you know what? No, I'm not. The cords on the top are coming apart where they hold the thing. So sometimes they do this with golf shoes, and they do this also with the bike shoes. The cords, you turn the little knob and it tightens the cords on them, and the little knob was messed up. So that's probably a good indicator of somebody had to go get a new pair. What are these? These are Soul by Naturalizer. Those are footprints. Those would be some unlisted. Oh, Esprit. I haven't seen a pair of Esprit shoes in a long time. What are those? Those are cute, but they're not a very good quality, but they are cute. Oh, those are Skechers. Okay. And these are some Toms. Those are cute, but I usually don't. Toms are for me are more of a harder sell just because there are so many of them on the market. I sometimes, unless they're in very good condition, I just kind of will leave the Toms. We got some men's shoes down there though. These are definitely lots of men's. I do see some New Balance down there. These are some Maronas. I'm not sure what those are. John Garfield. You can tell these are probably a really nice quality, but if you're wearing a size 35, you got some tiny, tiny, tiny little feet. We got our Baltimore Ravens shoes and with some Dr. Scholl's. Got some old school Nikes, it looks like, down there. Nikes is another one that I'm very careful with what I purchase, because Nikes are kind of in the same category. There's so much of it on the market. You really have to get the good ones. Well, I don't think I'm going to grab anything off of here. I am still going to go and look at the toys. And I think I'm going to come over here. Why don't we go look at the hard goods? I always have a good time looking at the hard goods. Oh, our flamingo is still there. It looks like he was joined by a little horse. We do have some older stuff here. I can see and look at the paperweights are still here. Nobody's buying the paperweights. Nope. They're not going to get the paperweights. This is pretty. This is probably some rock or yeah, this is, oh, look at that. That is pretty. But I bet you these are probably came along with the paperweights, where they're just, you know, not a serious brand or not a good quality. What is this? That's pretty. I don't think it's art. I don't think it's an art glass. I don't think it's a Blinko or anything like that. I would have expected a stopper if it was like a Blinko. It kind of has a nice color fade to it though. But without a topper, I think it's just going to be, I think we're just going to leave it. So here we are in the clear crystal. They do have some amber glasses that are, I can tell, are a little bit older. They're real heavy goblet-y glasses. And we have some, what are these? Kind of like antique auto glasses that kind of have a theme. They all have a theme. They're really lightweight though. They don't feel like they're going to be like a really good quality. So I'm going to leave those. I'm going to keep looking. You know, I do stop at coffee mugs and specialty glasses. That's pretty down there, that gold tray. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a Pure One Imports or something. It's pretty, but it's big, and I don't want to have to ship anything that big when it's glass. That's probably real silver right there. A cranberry set. Interesting. I haven't seen one of those in years. I didn't realize they actually made separate pieces for cranberry sets. This is pretty. Looks like they had a couple of these. These kind of remind me of the Italian ones. They're pretty, but not something I think I want to deal with. Okay, so that one's made in China. I was kind of looking at the sponge print on that. I thought that was pretty. All right, well, let's keep going. See if we see anything. We got the bears. Yeah, some of these pieces can be really good. He has lost his arms, so I am gonna leave him. Every once in a while too, if you've seen these, you'll see like the monkey ones. Some of the monkey ones, especially if they're the Danish ones, they can actually do really well. So even though they might look like a toy, you get some of the older ones and they could be pretty good. All right. So let's see what we see in here. I don't think I see anything I gotta have over in this part. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and, whoops, we don't want to knock over all the pictures. Let's go ahead and go back and we'll look at the toys and stuff like that. You know, I have been stopping in the men's, and I have bought some very nice pieces recently. Men's. that have done real well for me. But you know, I can say they've been vintage men's pieces. They haven't been newer pieces. They've been older. Okay, so let's go over here and see. That's pretty. I like the J. Jill sweater. I love green, but I don't think I could wear that for very long. My hands are already itching. I've never figured it out, but there's certain types of wool that I just cannot wear. I can't do it. So a lot of times I end up having to put those pieces back. I see like really nice sweaters, but I mean, yeah, if I wear something under it, it's okay, but if it touches my skin, forget it. So here's another J. Jill. Oh, that is so pretty. This is like it's like a little poncho and a nice lavender. That would be really pretty for spring. Yeah, that would be pretty for spring, but I think I'm gonna keep on looking. What is this one?
Donation pickup, please. Donation pickup.
Oh, see, now this might be a good one. This is vintage Eddie Bauer. It's a medium. I can tell it's vintage. Look at that tag on there. You don't see them like that. I believe this is a cotton one, so that means it won't be so darn itchy. It's funny, in some of the older sweaters I've grabbed that have been the Eddie Bauers, what's really nice about them, and I kind of appreciate this, is they will say if they're men's or women's. So like if you grab it, it'll say like men's. And I love that because sometimes when I grab things, I don't know what they are. So vintage Eddie Bauer is very good about that. They'll tell you what it is. I mean, yeah, I can look at the buttons and figure it out. I do know how to do that, but I do appreciate that about Eddie Bauer, that they are very specific with their older labels. This is really cute too. I know I don't need any more of these at the house, but I always stop and look because you never know. It could end up being a good brand. Like, I like the colors on this one. That one's pretty. I like the colors on that one. Some of these I've seen before. They're still sitting here. I kind of really like the gray one, but I don't need any more coats like that. So let's go look at the see, there's another. Look at that orange shirt. The Ralph Lauren. You can use a lot of the Ralph Lauren. You can do okay with. If you find the vintage ski stuff, that's the Ralph Lauren you want to pick up. So if you find the vintage stuff, that's the really good stuff. So we're going to come over here and look at the toys. Oh, what's this? What is that? The fold-out coloring keepsake. That is so cool. Postcards. Oh, so you can color your own postcards and send it. That is so cute. I love that. That'd be fun for a kid. Okay. Okay. So, any board games or anything that's catching my eye? No, but I am going to check the baggies. You never know. The wrestling figures did good, so I will continue to check the baggies. Got some Batman. Got some little kid ride-em toys. Oh, they even got pool noodles out. Well. So I am looking for things that are older, especially the plastic figures and things like that, but I'm not seeing anything in here. And I did kind of look through that bag that over there, but let's check over here and see if they added anything else out here. They still have the knockoffs. It looks like somebody bought all the Brightons that were here. They did leave the Etienne Agnès. It's still here. They've got a little Vera Bradley, but it's got paint all over it. And check the wallets too. See if they put anything else out in the wallets. Travel on. Nope. I do like the gloves. The gloves are really cute. Oh, these are lined on the inside, aren't they? It's definitely hat and glove weather here. So, in case you're wondering, I'm wearing a hat today. It is hat and glove weather. That one's cute. That one looks like one that someone made. It's nice. You always have to stop and look at this stuff because you never know. You never know what they're gonna stick back here. Oh, so they actually stuck some of those purses up here that were over hanging on the rack. So they pushed them up here, or somebody else did. I know we looked at this one before and I liked this Talbot's purse, but because of the price, I think I left it last time, but it was cute. I like the bamboo handle, so that was really nice. And then yeah, they still have the knockoff Dooney and Burke right there too. Okay, well, that wasn't anything I had to have, but I am going to look at this cart. Like, I kind of glanced at it when I came in and they had some baseball gloves and stuff in here. But these baseball gloves don't look very good. They're kid ones and they don't feel very good. They feel really cheap. So I definitely don't want to grab those. But and I did pick up the cars and I looked at all the cars. But it looks like there is some bags down at the bottom. So we'll look at the, oh, here, this. Okay, that looks like vintage Little People. So you know what, I'm gonna put that in the cart because that might be okay. All right, so I grabbed the thing of Little People because, you know, the Fisher Price Little People stuff, sometimes one piece can do really well, but sometimes you'll have a lot of them, I'll do a bunch of them together at once. So it's $4 for the whole bag of them. And today is a 25% discount day. So anything I buy, I will get 25% off of that. So it is a good possibility that I will grab a couple of things. Now, I didn't get to the bottom of this one earlier. I kind of just stopped when around the top. So I just wanted to come around the other side and see. Now, it doesn't look like I have to have anything out of there. Well, you know, all in all, they do have a huge electronics area here. This is really not my forte. I've bought things once or twice, but without my husband here, I kind of shy away from this stuff because I just don't have the knowledge. So you know what? Let's go check the books and the hard goods and see if there's anything on those shelves that we need to have. Okay, so we'll cut down here, down through the clothes. And I do have a couple of stops to make today, so we'll come over here. I do look at the old pots and pans because sometimes you can get, like, what's this? What is that? This might be something. Okay, let me see what that is. It's definitely older. I will check that one out. It's metal. It's nice looking. It's a really nice shape. So that one I will check. So let's go ahead, and I do see Revere wear and this and that, and I do buy Revere wear, but usually that's a garage sale item because of price. and see if there's anything over here. I don't think so. These are all the books. They always have a good selection of books here. But I don't see anything I have to have. So let's go ahead and we'll head over to the front where I can get a signal, because this is the store that I don't have a signal in. So we'll go over there and we'll see, you know, what else we can find. Wow, that's expensive. Glycolics. I've never heard of glycolics, but they do have some expensive stuff in here. Oh, that's the color care. Oh, that's conditioner and stuff. And these are all the shoes that they have at the bottom. Usually they've already looked all this up, and it's usually what it is. And we have all the costume jewelry. And then we have video games. What is that one? What is that one? Blackhead remover, Kenwood. Okay. Oh, look at all the Wedgwood. All right, let's go over here. Let's see if the men's stuff over here. Okay. So this is kind of where I have to come to get a signal. So I'm going to stop with you guys for just a second and check my order, and I'll come back later and tell you what I got. So I made a quick stop in here today. It wasn't planned. Oh, this is interesting. This is a Vera Bradley, but it's kind of a canvas knapsack type of one. It's actually very lightweight. I don't know if these are, I've never actually had one of these. Okay, so it's a backpack, but it's very lightweight. I'm gonna put this in the cart. I like the colors, but that's a new one for me. They still have a bunch of the Vera Bradley bags here. You know, I don't think for the price they're asking, those are gonna, I mean, unless somebody wants it for themselves, I don't think that's a very good one. Now, this is a Coach bag. This is pretty. I guess depending on how the inside looks on this one. Oh, that's not bad. The corners aren't bad. It just needs a little, it's actually pretty clean. You know what? I'm going to put that one in the cart, and I will check that one depending on the price point, whether or not I'll get that one. This is interesting too. I don't know what this one is. Who is this one? This is Borden. It's actually very pretty. Cute little bucket bag. I'm not familiar with this brand. I do think it's going to be leather. The bottom has a little bit of wear, but I think with a little bit of sponge that'll come off, and then just condition it. So I'm going to put that in the cart too, because that's not a brand I'm familiar with. So Borden, that's a new one for me. I did see this big one back here. Oh, but I like this. What is this? Oh, that's a sack bag. That's a beautiful color. I'm concerned. I do have some natural polish, so it probably would clean up the corners on this a little bit, but the corners just have a little bit of wear, but the color is very nice. And the inside is really clean. Look how pretty that handle is. You know what? I'm going to put that in and check that too. I don't buy a lot of sack, but that might be something okay. Let's go ahead and see what this one is. This might be like a Target, just because it kind of screams Target, universal thread at me, but yeah, the quality is not great on that. I like the size, I like the scale, I like the print, but I can tell the quality is not there. This is a Coach bag. The problem with these fabric bags is once they're dirty, especially when they're this type of material, it doesn't usually, look at that, it just doesn't come out, and they've marked that up. So I think with that, we'll just put that right back up there. But I did see something that caught my eye, and I know I've had in other videos, and I know my camera's all over the place, sorry, they had it in purses were tied up. I've had in other videos, I've had you girls mention to me about bags like this. This looks like it could just use a little cleanup, but look at that tooled bag. Yeah, I just think a little polish on that, a little cleanup. It's got, you know, it's going to show some vintage, some age to it, and that's okay as long as it cleans up. You know, as long as it's not torn or broken, I think this might end up looking really good. So we're going to keep that too. And of course, you know, I will, before I leave, go through everything and check for damage, because, you know, honestly, sometimes when I'm on video, I glance at things, but it doesn't give me the opportunity to really dissect it and make sure that it's not falling apart. So I will do that. That's usually what I do off camera. And then once I know, you know, what I'm going to take, then I always come back and show you guys what I took. And if it didn't make the, you know, the cut, then that means there was probably something wrong with it. We still have a bunch of Brighton bags here. No one bought those. I just don't think for that price, those are going to be worth it. You know, usually what happened, like, see, here's two more. I really love, you know what, every time I see this bag, I love it. And I know I could make it beautiful. I don't know if they marked this one up. I looked at this one last time and I decided not to buy it, but honestly, I just think it needs a cleanup on it. The inside, yeah, the inside isn't damaged. This is such a pretty bag, honestly. Let me check the handles. It really just needs a good conditioning. It's dusty. That's dust you're seeing. And I can always clean up the little, you know what? I think if this is the $7.98, I might take that one this time, just because last time I really inspected it and decided not to. But truthfully, if I gave that a nice polish, somebody will get a really nice bag. So maybe we'll just do that this time. I did see this scarf sitting there. It is a little bit heavier, and it's acrylic. Okay, this one is acrylic. I could tell it was heavier. I just didn't know what it was. Okay, so we'll put those back in there. And we'll come look over here. Oh, this is Tahari. This is like a jewelry makeup setup thing. These are always, you know, nice. There's actually another one up here. Here's a Vera Bradley one, but I guarantee they probably marked that up. Oh, well, what's that right there? I'm not sure if that's got dirt in it or not. But you know what? That would probably wipe out. That's just the plastic. It looks like the underside. The underside has a couple of marks, but it's not. It's really cute. So this would be for like jewelries and different things. This is kind of a neat piece. I do kind of like that. I'll put this in the cart and we'll see what the price point is for that, because if it's the $4 price point, then if they charge me, you know, because you guys saw I pulled out the wallets, so if they charge me the $4, then that might just be worth it. If they're gonna charge me the $8, maybe not. This is cute. I have one of these wallets at the house. I haven't listed it. It's beautiful, and this one is too, and this one looks brand new also. But these don't have a lot of value, but they're so nice looking. I love the look of these little wallets. But they're not a high-end brand. But I did grab one just because it was such a pretty color, and you know, depending on what I'm doing, if I end up needing a wallet, it might be something that I'll just grab and use for myself, because like I said, it's very pretty, just not an expensive piece. So we're over here at the scarves. So I did buy a scarf recently, and I still have not listed it. I just haven't gotten to it. I do stop and look at this stuff though, because you know, a lot of this stuff will be the cheaper stuff, but you never know. You might find the actual woolens, like from Ireland or Scotland or things like that. So I do want to stop and, you know, check to see if any of these are those, the heavier stuff. But I don't think out of this grouping it is. We have all our luggage and suitcases. Yeah, they definitely have cleaned up around here. So what we'll do is we'll go and look around we'll go and look at the shoes and see if they put anything else out. I have a feeling, because the girls are out here working, that they're going to be bringing out carts, which is always a good thing. And I can ask too. They don't mind me too much, because I'm pretty quiet when I'm here. So if they're going to put out carts, then I might just stick around. But I'm going to come down here so that she has room to shop with her baby. And I'll just start over here today. Well, they definitely have straightened up. They definitely have a lot of space here. I can tell that they need to restock. So maybe we will get lucky and get the carts. Might happen. Okay. So, oh, these are nice. See, I keep buying these Vince shoes, and I keep listing them, and I haven't sold any of them. This is a great brand. It's a very expensive brand, but you know, like I said, I haven't sold any of them. I'm gonna grab this pair and look it up. I'm on the fence about this, but I know that if I was a person that liked that brand and I had to buy a pair of their shoes, I would not go and buy a new pair, because they're probably a $200 pair. That brand is really expensive, so. And I was so spoiled the other day. These are a pair of dingoes. I was so spoiled the other day. I found a beautiful pair of Fry boots here. And I paid a really, really good price for them. These are leather upper. I don't know if these are any good. I'm not even sure what size are these. Let's look. Oh, that's an 8.5. You know what? We'll look those up. I was just spoiled. I found such a nice pair of boots. And the first thing I did was I took them home and I tried them on, because they were just so cute. And they fit, but they weren't my favorites. So I did put them in the eBay store. And they're really nice quality. They're really a fun pair of boots. So I think I'm going to go on to the next aisle. We are filling up in here. More people are coming in behind me, so we'll have to be kind of quiet when we're coming through here. These New Balances are nice, but I don't like to buy the New Balances unless I get them for under $8. And the reason is because there's so much of them on eBay, and New Balance themselves sells their leftover overstock on eBay. So in case you didn't know that, New Balance sells overstock on eBay too, which means that it drives the price of their shoes down for someone that's, you know, reselling it. Oh, these are okay. So these are great. These are Cole Haans. I am such a fan of these type of Cole Haan shoes. What size are these? These are an 8.5. Okay, these are just really cute. They're meant to be. These are those 0 grands. It's a light blue with a little bit of yellow. Those are just so cute, and not much cleanup. They don't have much wear on them. So you know what? I'm gonna put them in the cart. We'll see if these will make the grade or not. I'm not sure. We have a little pair of camo. I did see these, the Sam Edelmans. Not much wear on them. Don't know if I want those or not. I'm going to put these in the cart, though. They are kind of fun. All right. So let's go ahead and head to the back. Excuse me. Let's go ahead to the back and see what we're going to look at. It got real crowded over there real fast. And people are always very curious about, you know, what I do and this and that. So I notice that when I'm out and about, people want to ask me about, you know, the YouTube channel and this and that. But I also don't want to put people on camera without their permission. So I tend to move away when I see people coming up. Okay. And I am once again looking at the men's stuff over here. I didn't see anything great. I haven't found a nice Pendleton sweater in a while, but you know, I do like my Pendleton stuff. Okay, so I think we're good with that. What is this? Oh, that's really lightweight. Okay, so we're gonna come back here, see what else we can find. That's pretty. I like the suede look, and I like the buttons, but it's really lightweight. So what are these? These are actually brand new. Iuga. I don't know who those are made by, but they feel really good. So you know what? We'll put a pair in the cart. We'll have to branch out and find out. I have never, ever in the wild found a pair of Lululemon. So I'm waiting my turn to have that happen. I think these are both Calvin Klein dresses? No. Oh, that's a Soft Surroundings. That's so pretty. I do like the Soft Surroundings brand a lot. This is a size small. This would be so cute. If you were tiny, that would be absolutely adorable. Look at the little pleat on the bottom of that. I really like that. And the one behind it is Calvin Klein, but I love the Soft Surroundings one. But that would be really limited for someone. You'd really have to know your size for something like that. It's Coleman Outdoor Company. People are donating their winter stuff.
Really?
And she knows you know.
Yeah.
They are donating all the winter stuff. You know, as I tell you, now is a good time to come to these places because you will start to see this stuff coming out. Oh, that's cute. I like that one. Okay. Yep. All right. So that piece I just grabbed is a Slatkin & Company. Very, very expensive brand. Bath Body Works, highly collectible too. So, sorry. I'm surprised nobody grabbed that, but I got it. So I knew what it was though. I think that's the difference, is I knew what it was. All right, we got some horses, some soda streams. Legos. Okay, we'll keep on going. This cart, it looks like they've already started to empty it, but that doesn't mean there's not good stuff on here, so let's look. I have really been on a kick finding brand new socks lately. Oh, those are cute. It's like a Van Gogh or something. I like that. So in case you're wondering, the socks usually stay. I usually don't do anything with those. Okay. I don't think that's worth $3.99 though. So I'm gonna leave that pair. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, look at the size of that one. That is a pot right there. A lot heavier and bigger than I want to deal with. That's the turkey size. Okay. Oh, look, they hung the pictures on the wall. That actually looks really nice. It's nice when they get the stuff off the ground. And we got some Ray Dunn over here, which I have enough of Ray Dunn. I think I'm gonna pass on that stuff. I will come and look at this stuff down here. See what we can find. Oh, look, they redid the toys too. Oh, we even have Troll. See, I don't know a lot about Trolls, and I see a lot of resellers grabbing Trolls, but I don't know much about this. This is a Russ. What year is this? I know enough to look to see if it's old. That's about all I know. What year is this? But, you know, for me, having to read these tiny little labels, that may not... I might think it says one thing and then get it home and it says something totally else. So It is cute though. I'm gonna take a picture of that and oh, but it's missing one of its little cheerleading. I think that kind of made it. I'm gonna leave that. If it would have had both cheerleading booties, I probably would have checked that one out. So I'm looking at all the games and seeing if there's anything new. There is a new Trolls game. I don't know. Trolls, hands down. I don't think that will be a great one. So I will leave that, and I am glancing. I know enough about toys, you know, to buy a few things. I'm not completely inept, but I'm also not a toy person. Now, what is this? Okay, I was looking at this. And this reminds me of those Mad Balls. I'm gonna look this up just because I know those Mad Balls, those plastic toys. They were real big in, I think, the late 80s and 90s. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna check this out because if this is one of those Mad Ball types of toys, they've hit that age where they've become collectibles. So I'm gonna grab that. Oh, we got our NSYNC bobbleheads, which I think I will put that. Oh, that's actually the Justin Timberlake 2001. Wow, it's hard to believe that's already over 20 years old. The Justin Timberlake is over 20 years old. Where has the time gone? So sorry if I'm rattling today. I've had my caffeine, so I'm awake. All right, let's go and look over here and see what we can find. Yeah, I'm always looking for my vintage Christmas. It doesn't matter what time of year. Oh, this is pretty. This is a baby pin. If this, I might take this. If it doesn't have a year on it, baby jewels, I might take this one. If there's no year on it, that's adorable. But I will have to check to see. So it's not all completely Christmas over here, but what they did do is because they are getting so much of it, I've noticed. I mean, look at this. This is all Christmas. And I think every end cap is Christmas. So they are getting all the ornaments and stuff in. So, you know, you gotta look because, you know, Hallmark is a good one, especially if it's the older stuff. I know I've picked up some of this over time. Some of this has been sitting a little while. I do love that little plastic carousel. I can tell it's older, but not where I'd want it to be. Come over here. Here's one of those projections. Oh, I love these projection lights. Which one is this? Oh, this is the Whirl of Motion. Oh, this is the candy cane one. I know I've got this stuff at home in a box somewhere, and I know it didn't even come out this year, so I probably should just leave that be. All right, so we did. Now this looks like it might be Southern Living. I've had these pieces before. And this could very easily be a Southern Living. It's big though. I don't know if I want to deal with that, but you know what though? Because I kind of know what that's going to be, I probably should find out because a lot of their stuff is retired. And I'm not sure if they still do parties and all that, but this stuff used to be really popular. And I know it's hit the 20-year mark. Okay, so this is a cutout porcelain ceramic bowl. It's only about $30. So that, I think for the size of that and the shipping on that's not something I'd really want to deal with. So I think we'll leave that here. And then why don't we go over here and see if there's any, let's see right there. What is that? Nope, I don't think that'll work. Sorry, something caught my eye. You know, I squirreled. So we'll come over here and see if there's anything in the, this is made in Japan. I can tell by the little raised parts on it. I don't see anything I have to have though. And like Campbell's, and I see the Kellogg's. They had some Kellogg's stuff. But it's been a while since I've checked through here. Oh, this is really pretty. It's actually Italian. It's a poinsettia plate. And what about this? This is handmade. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? That's broken. I think that was the Ponto mark. You know what? I'm gonna grab this because this could be something. So I'm gonna put that in the cart, and we'll just keep on looking at all the little stuff.
Excuse me, sir, is that the bathroom back there? Oh, no, right there. Thank you. Sorry.
All right. So we sent her in the right direction, and she is off and running. So that's good. Okay. All right. Well, I did find some interesting items today, a lot of different things. So I think I'm going to spend a minute. I'm going to look and see what I'm gonna keep and what's gonna go back, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. See you soon. So, hey, I just want to do a quick recap. This was from the Goodwill earlier. I did not get a lot. It was a very small load, but I did get a Harry Slatkin snowman holder. It's one of the large ones. The Bath and Body Works stuff, especially the older stuff. This is from 2011. The Christmas stuff has really good value. It's become collectible. So I did grab that. I also got this little tooled leather purse. I got a pair of Sam Edelman camo like ballet flats. And I got a little Lennox ornament. I just thought it was really cute, and it looks brand new in the box. So I did grab that. My total spent at Goodwill was $30. All right, I wanted to do a quick recap of the things that I got at Check today. I got a few things. I got some kind of interesting items. I did get a House of Hatton. This is a baby crib quilt. I will clean it up a little, but it does have good value. House of Hatton is a collectible brand. I did get a couple of baby quilts. This one is so well done, and I couldn't leave it behind. So I did grab the baby quilt. And obviously it's handmade. I did get a little Coach wristlet. I also got a Kate Spade purse that's in beautiful condition with the dust bag. I did get a vintage, I believe this one was this is the Eddie Bauer. This is a vintage Eddie Bauer red sweater, really nice condition. I did get a pair of Urban Outfitters boots, and I did get a bag of Little People. Some of these are the real old ones in here. So whether I lot them together or match them up or whatever I decide to do, a couple of these little guys will, there's a couple in here that will sell for $11 or $12 by themselves. That may not seem like much, but when you pay, what did I pay? I paid $5.98 for the whole bag, and it was 25% off day. So I did get a discount on all this. I believe even if I lot these up, like 2 of them for like $15.99 or something, as you can tell, it will still be a little money maker just for, these little tiny pieces. So Fisher Price pieces are very good. They're collectible. So that's what I spent, or that's what I got today at the Checked thrift store. My total spent at Checked was $56. So I thought I did pretty good for what I got. I did get a Kate Spade and a Coach and some nice shoes and this and that. So I spent a total of $56 at Check today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me. I really appreciate it also. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.